Okay folks, so in this video we're going to have a look at change-based testing, which is testing that takes place after a change has been made to a software system. So let's have a think about this in terms of pre-release first. So we're a developer, we're writing some code, and as we're implementing the various pieces of functionality we've assigned, we're testing as we work our way along. As we test, we're going to find some defects. When we find those defects, we'll investigate it and hopefully get it fixed. And then we're going to run the test again to make sure that we've actually corrected the problem. So this form of testing is known as retesting or confirmation testing. The important thing to bear in mind with this one in particular is that it's a development activity, not a dedicated testing activity. So it would usually be the software developer themselves doing it. Now, regression testing is definitely something that's generally looked after by a dedicated tester or testing team. And it's based on the concept is when we fix one bug, that change to the system might actually introduce other defects elsewhere in the system as well. And to check on this level, this is called regression testing. So looking at the formal definition, regression testing is testing of a previously tested program following modification to ensure that defects have not been introduced or uncovered in unchanged areas of the software as a result of the changes made. So in other words, by making a fix in one functional area of the system, I haven't caused defects in other functional areas of the system. So it's performed when the software or the environment the software is running in is changed. So we're not just saying a software changed a particular product. It could be if we moved our application from one server to another. It could be if we changed the resources available to it, and a number of other cases as well. How much regression testing we do really comes down to this measure of risk that we've chatted about previously. So a very small change in the system may attract a very small perception of risk, so we wouldn't do very much testing. A very large change to the system may attract a very large amount of testing. That's just one possible analogy. There are others, so it's just looking at the factors at play in the system, determining what risks they pose to the system, and then you come up with whatever battery of tests that you need to do. The key in this is really to automate as much as you can. So when you do make a change in the system, you can just hit a button, your automated tests get executed, and then you get the facts and figures back. When you have to manually do regression testing, that's when you really have the big resource cost. So regression testing, the test should be repeatable. So you should identify the key areas of functionality of your system, those that are critical to the system operating, and you should focus any regression testing in those areas. Again, it's performed at all levels, and it does include both functional, non-functional and structural testing as well. And as we've already mentioned, it's a good set of tests to automate because they are done every time a change is made to the system usually. Change-based, shortest topic of the four, so any questions, as usual, you know how to get in touch. Thank you very much.